Do you have a business idea running in your head right now? Are you planning to turn it into a real business? Are you thinking of what mistakes to avoid so that your potential business will have a higher chance of success? If so, you're in the right place because in this video entitled 5 Things You Should Not Do When Starting a Business, you'll learn how to avoid common mistakes business owners make in starting a business and do what's right to start a business. The thought of starting your new business and starting something new is exciting. You're brimming with enthusiasm, and the only thing on your mind is how to succeed. If you're an overthinker like me, and like most women you know, you also want to be cautious because you've seen others fail miserably in their business, just like what happened to Jenny in today's story. Jenny is a 25-year-old PWD or person with disabilities and a married woman from Mindanao. Now, some years ago, she suffered a leg injury from a car accident, and this made her unable to stand for a long time without any support. Now, to have a better life and to support her costly maintenance of medication, her husband decided to go work in South Korea. While her husband was working overseas, she lived with her parents, and despite being a PWD, she did her daily tasks without needing much help from others. Now, being away from her husband, though, Jenny thought of starting a business. She wanted it so badly for her husband to come back so that they can finally start a business without worrying anymore about their finances. And Jenny wanted to give her old parents a more comfortable life. So Jenny had always been passionate about knitting, and this gave her the idea to build her dream business, a DIY or do it yourself craft business specializing in knitting. She started to sell made to order knitted products online, but being an overthinker, she was worried about a lot of things in her business. She was afraid that she might be doing things wrong, which could cause her business to fail. And she kept asking herself, am I doing this right? And so Jenny started scrolling through her Facebook feeds to look for answers. And she looked for Facebook communities and pages where new entrepreneurs are. Then she stumbled upon this Facebook group called Purpose Driven Business Builders. And from there, she reached out to me and asked, hello, Mommy In. I've just started a business that I'm passionate about, but I'm worried. I feel like I'm not doing it right. Is there anything I should avoid or not do? That's a good question, Jenny. But first, could you tell me more about your business? I added. So we continued to talk, and I learned about her goals and fears as a new business owner. You see, starting any form of business is challenging and risky. There are things that we might consider to avoid making business mistakes when starting. Here are 5 things you should not do when starting a business. Number 1, never start a business without understanding the industry. Now, one common mistake business owners make in starting a business because of business ideas that they thought would be marketable and profitable is to start one. Do your research and use it to your advantage. Even if we have a business idea and we know how to materialize the products and services we want to offer, but if we don't understand how a business starts and runs, we're bound to fail. Now, let's keep in mind that having a business idea and knowing how to run a business are two different things. Number 2, never start a business if you hate rejection or criticism. As business owners, we have to be ready for negative feedback from our customers. You see, customer feedback is a way for us to know how to improve our products. This will help us serve our target market better, which will turn them into loyal customers. Now, number 3, don't start a business if you're not ready to do the hard work. For some people, it's better to be an employee than a business owner. Why? Well, in running a business, there are no 9 to 5 working hours. It's always a 24/7 responsibility. We'll think of and for our business all the time. There will be sleepless nights. As startup business owners will also be responsible for most of the tasks in the business. We'll go through a series of ups and downs before our business runs smoothly. Commitment is important, right? So, number 4, never start a business if you hate math. Whether you like it or not, from capital to profit, we will face numbers in our business. It's also a must for us to learn to understand these numbers. This will help us know if the business is doing good and what needs to improve. And lastly, for this video, number 5, never start a business if you have a fixed mindset. As business owners, we must be flexible in terms of changes in our industry. Being flexible will help you and me cope with changes that might be critical for our businesses. Before, businesses used TV commercials and billboards to advertise the business, and it cost a lot. When social media started becoming a thing, businesses started doing social media or using social media for business promotions and are able to reach a larger portion of potential customers, which is less costly. Change is the only constant thing in the world. Now, are you curious about how Jenny is doing now? Well, she was able to convince her husband to come back home and they are now running the business together. And it's not only that, they're now suppliers to other DIY crafters all over the Philippines and even all over the world. And this enabled them to save money for their family's future and provide for her aging parents as well. And as their business started to grow, they're able to provide work for others as well. Such an inspiring story, isn't it? So, don't overthink, okay? All you need is to be aware and to take action. This is Mommy N, your Mommy Negosyo saying, be business minded, Pinoy.